Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening. Today is a very special night. We are going to have a guest from, I think it's very far away from here. It's from Armenia. We're going to discuss a lot about religion and politics. I mean, he's really an expert in international relations. But before that, I would like to mention several things about our guest today. His name is Ararat Kostanian. His childhood is very interesting. He's an Armenian, but he was born in Aleppo, Syria. So we're going to probably discuss with him why he was born in Syria later on. And at age 10, he moved to Ukraine, and then Lithuania, Russia, Armenia, and back to Syria, Cyprus, and back to Armenia. So I mean, that's it's a lot of places for a young boy at that age. So probably we're going to discuss about that and how his childhood shaped his thinking, his analysis, and how he becomes an international relation expert. He went to university in international relation department in Armenia with Bachelor of Art and Master of Art, and then at Australian National University, Master in International Affairs. His interest is Middle East, and especially religion and politics. And that's probably what we're going to discuss a lot in this session, especially on political Islam. And he was also a Turkish expert in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs there. And as of now, he's a junior fellow at the National Academy of Science of Armenia, Oriental Studies Institute. So I would like to greet our guest today. Hello, Ararat. How are you? How do you say hi in Armenia?
First of all, Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, walaikum salam. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't say Assalamu alaikum because I know that you're an Armenian Christian, but since you were in Syria, I bet you will also know about Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, sorry I didn't mention that earlier. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
In Armenian, we call Barev Zez.
Barev Zez. Okay.
Yes. It means hello.
Okay. Barev Zez. Okay. Could you, introduce yourself a little bit, and then it's really interesting to see how your childhood is. I mean, it shaped probably your thinkings, and please tell us about your childhood first. Okay.
Actually, Armenians in Middle East, they have very long history.
Okay.
We have a big experience dealing and living with Arabs and Muslim world in the Middle East. That comes from long history, but especially we started to become an Armenian community, Christian Armenian community, very known because of the Armenian genocide took place during First World War in Ottoman Empire, and unfortunately we lost Western Armenia, and that's why we were forced, some of us, to flee to Syria and from there around the world. But this is very important issue that although Syrians being a majority Muslims, but that time Sharif Hussein has given a letter to all Muslims that was like an order to protect Armenians and give them shelter, give them food and everything, and pretend them like your Muslim brothers. So that's why, I was born in Syria, and all my relatives and our Armenian community. Same goes to Lebanon as well. So this is very important issue that in Southeast Asia, not many people have spoken about this issue. This is very good example that we Armenians can show Malaysians, Indonesians, and other Muslim communities in Southeast Asia that how we can peacefully coexist with Muslim society, and we have our own rights in Syria and in Lebanon. We have our churches, we have our schools, we have our political parties, and we also integrated in this Arabic and Islamic lifestyle as well. Just I can give you one example. For example, my family, my father, he's a producer in entertainment business currently, which works already more than 15 years in Southeast Asia, in Malaysia, in Indonesia, in Singapore. But he comes originally from graduated from dance choreography school in Armenia and back to Syria. So he has created his Armenian dance group.
Wow. Yeah.
But this dance group has represented Syria in world festival. You know, this is something very exceptional. Like Armenian dance group is representing Syrian government in world festivals. You know, so from here I would like to give you this idea that how Armenians and Christians in the Middle East were and at the same time also respected and given full rights and full opportunities to live and work in the Middle East with other societies and cultures.
Yeah. I mean, that is really interesting. I mean, how you adapt to your surroundings, like in Syria and Lebanon. You even represent Syria. I mean, your dance even represents Syria. I mean, is that something that you could share with us? How Armenian people are doing? Do they involve in different kind of activities or are they exclusive to Armenian people? I mean, how? I mean, most people who are refugees to one place, they will be, will be differentiated from their own citizen. Yeah.
Yes, that is very important. Yeah. That question is very important. That example I gave you, I tried to explain that we were not like refugees expelled from the real and daily life of Syria, Lebanon, Jordan. Even we have Armenian community, although now it's small, but we have Armenian community in Jerusalem also. Okay. And we have our church in Jerusalem also. And this is very important thing, that our Armenian community in Jerusalem are in a better relation with Palestinian Muslim and Palestinian Christians rather than the Israeli government.
Why is that?
Because, as I said, historically we are we are closer with Arabs.
I see.
And we have the same struggle against Zionism and against Islamism and Turanism, which Turkey imposing on us. So on many cases, Turkey and Israel, they are allies, and they captured the lands of the people. In terms of Turks, until now they are not recognizing the Armenian genocide they have orchestrated in 1915. And the same Israelis, they took the Palestinian land and they massacred Palestinians, and they are not recognizing the Palestinian state.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting when you say about the Islamist movement, especially when you mention about Turkey. Are you saying that Turkish government as of now is Islamist? I mean,
actually, when we say Islamist, we shouldn't generalize, because what kind of Islamist you cannot generalize Islamists today, because some people have started to use this religion for political causes, and others started to use religion to start terror and terrorizing all people, not only Christians and others. They are started to persecute and kill Muslims also. So this takfiri movement, I would call it, this is not Islam. You know, they have brought harm to the understanding of Islam. I have many Muslim friends around the world, in Syria, in Lebanon. We sit together, we eat together, we drink coffee, tea together. You know, these people are very ashamed, because they are telling me jihadist and Takfiri and Wahhabi group have insulted the image of Islam around the world.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So these guys are normal people, very modern, very educated. Yes, religion is a choice, and religion is talking about ijtihad. It's not talking about armed jihad, you know.
Yeah. So
And what is the purpose of religion? Different religions tells you the same thing: to have God, to believe in God, and to live a clean, normal life. It's not telling you to kill other people because they don't agree with your rituals, you know?
yeah, I agree with you.